Demo video on Burstner 08 MO3862. Control panel. To turn the van on, simply just press this button here. That's your van on. Turn it off, this button. These indicators here for your leisure battery and engine battery. They tell you the levels on the gauge here above. So your engine battery at the moment is 12.5 volts and your leisure battery is just over 13 volts. Once you plug the van in, your leisure battery will be higher. These two levels here, the top one is for your freshwater tank. At the moment you're 3/4 full, and your wastewater tank, which is empty. This button here is for your water pump. Controls the water throughout the system or throughout the van, just off and on. This light will come light here whenever you're plugged into the mains, and the alarm here is an indication whenever your leisure battery runs too low, this light will come on. Fridge. You have 3 modes in the fridge: gas, electric and battery. Simply just turn to either gas, mains or leisure. For the gas, you'll hear it clicking on and igniting. Obviously the mains isn't plugged in, so it's not lit. And your leisure battery, this will only work when your engine is running. It's mainly just for travelling purposes. So if you're travelling between campsites, that's when to use your leisure battery mode. And this controls your temperature of the fridge. To open the fridge, so pull that back and open your fridge. It can then be locked again. Your heating and hot water is gas only in this camper van. So to turn on your heating, the first symbol below the 0 is for heating. So just simply turn your knob down to that. This center knob is your thermostat and fan. So that is your heating on now. The bottom one is for heating and hot water. And above the 0 is 40-degree water, which is usually used for washing dishes and so on, and 60 degrees, which is normally used for shower and washing. And that's your heating off again back at 0. Your gas hob, same as at home. Hold your knob on. You'll need a wee sparker or igniter to light this. Hold your knob on, spark it, and away you go. And turn it off again. Oven and grill runs by gas also. Simply pull this wee tab up, lift your handle up. The grill and your oven, the grill's on this side, and you turn your oven on, scroll around to this side. So simply push in and hold a few seconds, and that's your grill. The oven's the same. Scroll to your left, push in the button, and it lights. The thing about this oven, your flame looks very high even down on the minimum setting, but once you close the door and that heats up a few seconds, the flame gradually goes down to lower to the setting you require. To drain your freshwater tank for the winter, there is a plug just like your sink, just there. She's full of water at the moment. To drain that out, just pull that out, and that empties your freshwater tank. Now you also have two taps here. This drains your boiler. This blue one, simply to open that, turn that, and the wee button at the bottom comes out. To close it, turn this back, push the wee blue button in. Now if you find it's too cold and this button doesn't stay in, it's because it's too cold. This is your frost valve. So simply run your heating for 20 minutes to half an hour, and that button should automatically stay on by itself. Now the wee yellow one is also a release valve. To empty out your boiler as well, just simply flick up that yellow tab and make sure it's closed when you're filling again. We would recommend during the winter that the whole fan's water system is completely empty, and by doing that you would empty your freshwater tank and run your taps between the hot and cold until there's no water left to come out. And if you want to, you can blow on through the taps and it blows the water out through the pipes again. It's just in case of a sharp frost, and because these pipes on this van are either plastic, they can crack very easy. So it's recommended to drain your van if it's sitting up during the winter. Table extension for this van and for the bed here in the living area is this part here. So simply slide this out, the extension clips in here and clicks into place here. There is also a shorter pole or leg for the table. This is for the bed. To make up the bed here on the living area, these feet or legs are for different parts. There's two legs to go on this piece here. You simply go on this black, slide in here in the middle, both ends, here and over here. And another one there's where the two legs slide in. This piece slides in here, and the legs will keep it up. So I'll just build that up into here now. So that's this bed built up. As you can see, the legs is on. This piece here is the piece we're sitting on the side of the seat. So that just folds up. There's hinges on it. And you sort out your cushions then to suit best. Your leisure battery is underneath the seat behind the driver's seat. So that's a good battery, it has tested good. The wee receiver box here, the wee blue one, that's for your solar panel. There's instructions in the bag, but basically you don't really have to do nothing to it. That charges up or sends a small charge to the leisure battery. Your fuse box and charger is located underneath the passenger seat. For all the fuses for the van, the likes of the lights, water pump, TV, that sort of thing is all located underneath there. And your trip switch is located in the wardrobe. That's for your 230 volt mains. TV rail rises up and down, and you can turn it to any frequency you want. So simply loosen this knob, and this knob, and it can go up and down. You can also turn it right round to whatever frequency you can find. And that is the receiver box for your TV aerial there. Just make sure that your TV aerial is down fully to the van before setting it off, in case it catches on something. TV just slides in and out of that cupboard. This TV, once you go to any campsite, you'll have to retune it. So you just hit your menu button on the remote control and press auto search, and she automatically searches for the stations. So just simply slide that back in and it clicks back in place. Your gas locker. To turn your gas on, there's a knob here on top of the gas tank. Simply turn that clockwise, anti-clockwise, sorry, to open up your gas, and to close it off, turn it clockwise. The thread, or the nut, going on to your gas is left-hand thread. So to loosen that, you go the opposite way to normal.